Okay, multiplayer. I will host a new game. Server name will be Cohesion. I'll give it a password of 0909.
Why 0909? Is it just
So other people to join.
why 0909?
Just because 4 ones or whatever is just stupidly easy.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was just like a very, very oddly specific. Like most people, and the password is plop, or blarb, or meepo, or whatever. But you're like 0909. Like it was like you pre-planned that. Like it's like a subliminal kind of thought. 0909. Not the next terrorist attack, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. This is when, like, on the 9th of the 9th, like, literally, like, the White House, Pentagon, like, fucking number 10, and you're like, right, Jock, I swear, I knew nothing. Like, I was joking, and I honestly, and I'm just like, dude, half the world government's dead, and you tell me you know nothing. Who is the overlords? I actually met someone who thinks that there's a super secret government running everything.
They actually honestly think that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's like, the Rothschilds run everything. One of those, like, but it's not the Rothschilds. It's like, yeah. And I was like, no, right, like to run anything like of any scale. I don't get me wrong. I completely agree.
You joined yet?
He joined. No, I wasn't. Sorry, my apologies. It's connecting now.
I mean, I assume we want the largest galaxy, right?
Why not?
With 1 million AI empires.
Whatever's fun. Like,
well, default is 9 AI empires in a mediums galaxy.
I mean, we'll go for the largest one because that's okay.
Okay, so default for large is 15 AI empires.
Like, I mean, if you put more in, just start the game earlier, obviously, so we get a bit more time to learn. I want to learn all the controls. And I mean, I don't know how good advanced.
We can randomize it a little bit actually, so we can say like,
okay,
we want like between 15 and 30, or between.
I mean, between 15 and 30 is good.
Between 10 and 20.
I'd go between 15 and 30, so it's a bit random. I like that. And then one or two advanced. I don't know, because they don't get better, do they?
We want any fallen empires.
I don't know what they are.
So fallen empires, they'll come in around the start of well, they come in at like a set date sort of thing, which is supposed to be, I suppose, the start of early mid game or something, and they're basically obnoxiously strong, where they can, if you're not even remotely ready, they can just walk in and just wipe everything out.
Maybe one.
Yeah, a randomized 0 to 1 then.
And I'd go. Well, I mean, it goes 0 to 2, but one. No, I mean, I'd go for, if we're gonna have one, at least have one.
Okay.
Because like if we're gonna have one, rather than. I mean, could you go 0 to 2?
No, it's
Okay.
0 to 1 or 1 to 2.
I'd just go. If we're gonna have any, I'd have one, because it gives us at least a threat in case we do snowball and it gets really boring.
Yeah.
And obviously one of them we could probably unite a big enough group. I don't want to have an insanely hard game though.
I'm not sure what Marauder Empires are, so we'll just leave it at 1.
I don't see Marauder Empires.
Is
that behind?
Underneath Fallen Empires.
Oh, see, I that seems to have mixed with tradition. Like, there's two things there for me. I don't see the word behind it, so yeah, we'll leave it 1, because I can't see what Marauder Empires are. It's just the UI is literally collapsed over each other, and I can only see the one in front. Hover over it to the left, and it'll tell you what it is. So Fallen Empires actually hover over.
Yeah, but Marauder Empires doesn't.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Well,
We'll do standard 1 times tech tradition cast. Do we just want a normal level of habitable worlds, or do we want more level, higher? I mean, you don't get very many habitable worlds as it is, so.
Let's go 2. Like, I mean, I'm more of just it's a pseudo learning game, you know. Like, I don't want to have
1.5 times.
Okay, like I don't want to have a hard game, but I don't want it to be like, okay, right, that it's like I want to learn, so I want to be able to have lots of opportunity to learn, but I don't want to be like, this isn't how the game actually is, you know. So yeah, a little bit higher on some things is fine. Knocked down that crisis strength to 1. I don't know how ridiculous they are. What's this?
Okay, so we can designate the start of early and mid-game. Mid-game and end-game. So mid-game apparently starts in 2300, end-game starts in 2400, and victory year is 2500.
What's this? Is that when the game just ends?
This controls at which year the game will end, with the highest scoring empire being the winner. It's still possible to keep playing past this year, setting the slider to its maximum set will disable time victory altogether.
Goodbye, time victory. I hate time victory.
Okay, mid-game.
So
mid-game,
when
this
does
controls
starting?
which is the earliest year that mid-game events such as machine uprisings and the Horde crisis can occur. And end-game controls the earliest year that end-game events such as endgame crisis and fallen empire weaklings can occur.
When is start game? 0?
No, it's
1000?
2100 or 2200 or something like that.
Bump along mid game to like 2500. Oh yeah, there, and then just bump along end game. How far does that go without it being too ridiculous?
Oh.
Let's go 2500 and then 3K. That way, it's like, I mean, that's quite a long game.
That is a ridiculously long game.
I don't know, because I don't have a scaling. You're the only person you've played this before.
It was a long time ago, bro.
Okay.
We want, which is the highest? I can't remember. Why is it not giving me information for difficulty? And sign is obviously easiest.
Admiral's obviously the highest.
Or cadet maybe.
So no, ensign, cadet, captain.
But ensign's after cadet.
Okay, so cadet, ensign, so captain, commodore, admiral,
grand admiral,
great admiral. Okay, ensign's fine. Like that should, somewhere. I said, this is more of a learning experience. Like if it's too easy, we could always start again. If we kind of don't like the game, whatever, right? What's the scaling difficulty saying?
Just on or off. Doesn't give me any information.
Scaling.
I assume it just means so that AI empires that are behind us don't go ridiculously far behind us.
Okay, so scaling difficulty causes AI or humans, human empires, so AI or human empires, and spaceborne aliens. Difficulty bonuses start at 0 and scale up over the course of the game, reaching the defined difficulty at the end of the game. So basically, whatever you set the difficulty at, they'll get to there by when endgame year starts. They get better and better.
And if it's off, then they just start at that difficulty, I guess.
Yeah, they just start and stay there.
Okay, so do we want to set difficulty to max and give scaling difficulty then? So it starts off normally easy and then just scales the difficulty towards the end.
I probably would not go to the absolute highest because I don't know the game.
Commodore.
And I don't like. Yeah, I mean I'm fine with that because it's one of those if we die, we die. It's more of I don't know the UI.
Yeah. Normal AI aggressiveness or high?
Yeah, no, normal's fine.
Okay, advanced neighbors is so if we do get any of these advanced AI starts, means that if it's off, then they can't start near a player, but if they're on, they can spawn near a player.
Yep, goodbye. Stay away from me. I want to actually learn the game.
Empire placement, we can have so they'll spawn everyone in little clusters, completely random. Evenly distribute the players out. Or cluster the players together.
We'll cluster players together,
Okay.
and then that way we could at least kind of work out.
High plane density. I like 1.25 high plane density. I think
No
anything
idea
more
what's
than that. So hyperlanes are the paths between planet or systems, like that you can travel down.
Jump bridges. Is that what they are? Eve jump bridges.
Yeah, we can get with that.
I mean, is that what they basically are? Like the more
essentially
lanes
yes,
are,
yes.
the more ways you can go. So like you can't
Essentially.
go from this system to that system because there's no jump bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as I know what you're on, but Master Ryan has the same thing.
I always feel like one, like just normal, is a little bit too low. Like you don't, you feel like there's planets you should be able to jump to, but you can't. And then 1.5 just always feels like it's a bit high. So I
can
like
just jump anywhere.
Yeah, essentially. So I like playing 1.25. It's kind of like a decent middle ground.
Yeah. Gateways, what do they do?
Gateways, I can't remember what. Abandoned gateways, I think, were another way of traveling. Same as wormhole pairs. They like just spawn in random places, and you can like basically give you long distance travels between.
I know what wormhole pairing is. Master Ryan has it.
Okay. Guaranteed habitable worlds controls how many habitable planets of the same planet class as your homeworld are guaranteed to spawn in your star or close to your starting area.
I'm fine with two guaranteed.
So you have it off where you can't guarantee anything. One where you always guarantee one planet or two. So you stick with two. Oh my god, it's fucking music. Why is this music getting really loud again?
I don't know.
Fuck it.
I have music turned off.
I'm gonna turn it off in a minute. Logistic growth in its controls how large the pop growth bonuses are when planets are in the middle of their logistic curve. Higher it is, the faster pops will grow. Required scales controls how much growth is required for each pop in the empire. The higher is, the slower the pops grow. Not sure how we set these. If we want to. I don't know. Read these and tell me which way you reckon we should.
Controlling how large the population growth wants, so how when planets are in the middle of their logistic curve, the higher it is, the faster the population. I assume once what I mean by logistic curve is you have everything you need. Now you just need population, so it's going to get population boom, is what I assume. So if you're at the peak, you're getting 1.5 compared to your 1 normal. And how much growth is required for each pop in the empire. The higher it is, the slower the populations grow. We'll just stick to the default on those. Whatever the default was.
Well, default was 1.5 and 0.25. So.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the galaxy settings complete then. Let's create our empires.
Okay, so create a new empire. Obviously, I'm going to take the humanoid because actually, what the course that is in. Oh, well, I require the DLC. I'm saying I require DLC. Have you turned on the DLC?
Yeah, everything's turned on.
I'm getting told that you don't own the DLC. Requires DLC for species packs and stuff.
Oh, maybe you actually have to have the species packs to be able to select certain things then. Maybe the species packs aren't global.
Okay, so species packs, that's fine. I'll just take human. Because that's a really all the main thing. And then I'm just gonna put my name is Jock, and then and then the plural is Jockite. And then the adjective is obviously Jock. Oh wait, no, it's the Jockite Horde, isn't it? That's the name, the Jockite Horde is what it used to be. And then you're a Jockite. So you have the Jockites. And then up the adjective is Jockite. Yeah. OP motherfuckers ready to suck your brains out. And slave your mother.
So So mine, I'm changing. I'm making my name overly average, plural, overlies, adjective, averages.
Ship prefixes. ISS.
Biography. I am overly average. I will average your mum. Okay, what traits do I want?
Oh, right, traits.
Okay, I think I've got a good good broad selection here. So I'm going streamlined protocols, which gives me minus 10% empire sprawl. Then I got repurposed hardware, which is minus 25% experience gain for leader, which I don't care about much.
What was that?
I said my traits are streamlined protocols for minus 10% empire sprawl.
I don't see that trait.
Repurposed.
I'll clear back. Go on. I don't know what that was. I think something about Abertay. And then it just went dead, so. Okay, right, where was well, I'm gonna be wasteful because I don't care about wasteful.
Yeah.
Intelligent, because why not? trying to think of the way that, because obviously I'm going hive mind.
Obviously, yeah.
So like I can't be an unruly because that doesn't make sense for a hive mind. Learner maybe. Slow breeder maybe, because hive mind is pretty hard to get turned on by yourself permanently, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense in my opinion. I'll take slow breeder. Okay, so what I am is a wasteful, slow breeding, intelligent, industrious, and quick learner race. Because that makes sense, right? That's a hive mind, right?
Yeah.
Wasteful because you just basically dispose of things. Slow breeder because whatever. Intelligent, quick learner. I mean, I don't know how good leader experience gain is, but it makes sense that leader would be quite good. I'm RPing a little bit. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to RP a little bit too. So I got streamlined protocols, which you said you can't find. So I guess traits are also gated behind you having DLC.
Yeah, I don't see streamlined protocols.
A little bit bullshit, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it gonna be worth me just going and buying the fucking? No, there's no £5.
There's no £5 thing. There is on Steam. There is a package that gives you all the DLC. It's like
70 quid.
How much?
70 quid or something.
Oh, right.
I'm not buying 70 quid, so I don't even know if I like the game yet. Okay, so streamline protocols. What does it do? What does it do? Like, as you were saying. That's in the traits, right?
Yeah,
Species
traits.
trait. Okay, so nameless then traits. Yeah, I don't see it.
I've gone streamline protocol. How many trait points did you get then?
Trait picks left was 5 originally, and then 3 trait points left to start.
Ah, so I only had 1 trait point, but I had 5 picks.
So I have +3, -3, +5. So I would have had 3 points. 2. I would have started with 2 points, basically. I think, because that one mocks it. Yeah, so I would have had two trait points to start, and then 5 trait picks. Weird. And so streamline empire, as you were saying.
Yeah, streamline protocols, minus 10% empire sprawl.
What does empire sprawl do?
It is to do with distance from the homeworld, something about so the further you are, obviously, the more punishing on your thing is. But I guess the further away they
It
are.
might be wording. So your streamline protocol, which species did you take? Because I have unruly, and it says unruly species are difficult to manage. They do not like being told what to do and often quarrelsome and question. Empire sprawl from Pops +10%.
I don't have. I've picked machines, so okay. So it could be a species specific thing.
Yeah. So it's just wording changes.
Okay.
So I have docile -10% sprawl, unruly plus population sprawl. So
Okay.
negative.
Interesting. Okay, so my -10% empire sprawl. Then I have -25% leader experience gain. Because I don't think leader experience gain is gonna be that relevant straight away for a while. Then I have +20% pop assembly cost. But then I also have pop assembly speed +15% and robot upkeep -10%.
I actually dropped off the
So they cost more, but their upkeep and they're built quick.
and they last longer, basically.
Yeah.
They're just better built.
Yeah, exactly. Quality over
that makes
quantity.
Yeah. I dropped off the leader one and put in communal, so less housing, Because hey, they're a fucking
Okay.
hive mind, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I was thinking of that. But... Okay, my origin, mechanist, I guess.
Well, you got to do homeworld, haven't you, first?
Yeah, I've done homeworld already. Just, homeworld I just clicked dry because it doesn't really matter for me on machines. Come on. My homeworld's called Primus 1 in star name Base Cluster. And my city appearance is Necroid.
I'm just gonna take a standard wet middle ground. Oh, fuck. How do you spell cerebral?
Cerebral, yeah, Cerebral, I believe. Oh my god, you could play as a Scion, which is a vassal of a fallen empire.
Not allowed to take a humanoid city because you need the humanoid pack. So I've got to take them a million city. Not that I think it matters at all.
You can have a Doomsday Origin where your homeworld will explode within 35 to 45 years after game starts.
That's terrific. All right, yeah. Post-apocalyptic. I don't know what Tomb World is. Oh, 7%. Oh, Tomb World's actually ridiculous. Synergistic evolution. No, thank you.
Okay, what kind of ethics do I want? Oh, I've gone with resource consolidation as my origin so far. I think start with the machine world as my home world. That seems like the one that's most like me, or most like my civilization at least.
Well, machinist is what I see.
I was looking at mechanist, which would give more robot upkeep. But it also wants me to be some form of materialist. I don't know if robots or machines would be materialist. Yeah, mechanist or resource consolidation.
Okay, so I could take the Tree of Life, which is
This hive's evolved in a symbiotic relationship with a vast tree. Oh, so
yeah.
you're basically Avatar. Almost Avatar.
You get big. That's it. You get big bonuses of it. Yeah, basically.
Mechanist or resource
Guaranteed habitable
consolidation.
planets are instead primitive civilizations.
And I think resource consolidation's more.
Necrophage is quite interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It
tempting.
evolved as a parasite. Yeah, that definitely could be you. I'm sticking with resource consolidation. So what were my requirements for resource consolidation? I can't have the rogue servitor civic, and I need to have machine Intelligence Authority.
The tree of life does seem interesting.
Okay, so I have to be Gestalt consciousness to be machine intelligence, which is fair. Leaders are immortal. Machine pops do not grow but are built. Non-machine pops must be assimilated, enslaved, or purged. Has access to special machine technologies. Cannot research robot technologies. Cannot follow psionic, biological, or synthetic ascension paths. +1 extra pops when established in a colony. +1 monthly pop assembly. +10% mining station output. I get +100% Empire Sprawl penalty and 50% pop growth reduction. I mitigated a couple of these.
I'm very tempted with that, like that. Tree of life or non-tree? I say the tree of life because I'm interested in what buffs it gets, but then I don't really want to be plant people. But being a parasite seems kind of cool.
I need to pick 2 civics.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the necrophage. Fuck it. The parent species. Is this what they look like? Just trying to figure out what I was before. Well, clearly, I'm gonna have to be some kind of cretin. Oh, that one's perfect. There you go. Done. Species name. I have a what's a pre-parent? I don't know. Pre-patient species? I have 2 species.
Do you?
Well, I mean, if I go for this...
I have to change my traits, apparently.
Oh, I need to change my traits. Oh, necrophage is a trait. Okay. This species of near immortal procreates by consuming population of other types. I need to lose a thing. Wow. Population growth rate -75%. I don't know if I like necrophage because it just seems it's a very complicated thing that I don't understand. I'm gonna just go tree of life.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Alert. Possible.
There you go. Good tree of life.
Form detected.
It's just it simplifies it for me.
Destroy.
My empire name is the Overly Average Directive. With the adjective overly arrogant.
I only get 1 ethic point because apparently that takes everything.
Nice.
Like, disables tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay. Cannot use yeah. Rulers are immortal. Native populations are not affected by happiness and will not join factions. Native populations cannot survive. You cannot use the no retreat war doctrine. Okay.
Yep, not allowed to retreat from wars. Gotta make my flag now.
Hmm. So there's this little civics trait which is very you can't be the tree of life with it. Might have to change tree of life.
Why?
Civic devouring swarm. Our hive mind exists only to consume and grow stronger. We will collect all available biomatter and evolve to consume the galaxy.
Nice.
And cannot engage in diplomacy with other empires. I can't have tree of life with it.
Unlucky, I guess. Do I want Necroid or Imperial type shit?
Well, I need to go change my origin. 1 second. Which means I need to go down the necrophage route, which means I need to change my traits. Oh wow, hive mind's actually a trait. So I actually, even if I don't go,
It is if you select it as your government.
Oh,
It
well,
becomes an
okay,
automatic trait.
well, I mean, I have to remove 2 traits then.
I'm gonna go Necroid ships.
Well, I need to pick my pre-species stats. I don't know what that means. Pre-patent species? What was a pre-patent?
What's what?
What does pre-patent species mean?
Where are you looking at this?
It's my list because I've chosen necrophage. It gives you a pre-patient species.
I have no idea. I've not looked at that before. That's the latest DLC, though, isn't it? So. No, I think the Necroid stuff might be in the from the latest DLC. So.
Pre-patent species. Let's go. I go to the wiki. Oh, basically, they're the species that grows underneath me. Basically, they're the people I'm going to take over.
Okay.
So they're my cattle.
Well, I'm ready with my species.
So I need to pick their traits. I need to pick the subspecies traits. Well, they're going to be rapid breeders because that's needed, and they need to be good workers, basically.
I'll see if there's a way for me to. Oh, what? I hope that didn't just kick you out of the game.
No, I'm still in
Okay.
looking at this.
Cool. Got a friend from my Final Fantasy community telling me the music was really loud. Turn it down.
Oh, the server was lost.
For fuck's sake.
All my work's gone, Kevin.
Why does it do that? That's fucking hell. Okay. Same host and shit. Really sorry. I didn't realize it would do that. I was just trying to find a way to get to the sound stuff. Whoops.
Oh, that get wrecked.
Luckily, everything else saved, so. Okay, host is back up.
Okay.
Luckily, I managed to click save on my species before I tried to fix my sound issue.
You can swap traits and stuff later.
No? Pretty sure once you have them, you're stuck with them when you go, especially with the specific kind of empires we're going with. Oh, clothing store gap to close all 81 stores in the UK and Ireland.
Create new. I hate you.
Not my fault. Blame society. Blame society.
I log in.
What?
Right.
Someone's phoning you, bro.
No, it's not. It's like
Time to wake up then?
it's no, the fucking every time I alt tab into Stellaris, it tries to launch, like, tries to log me into my uni login because it's trying to connect the internet somehow and send an email. I don't fucking know. Right. I don't remember what traits I had before. Industrious, intelligent. Communal. And then I had slow breeders.
We've only been going for an hour so far, so okay.
Well, I mean, I had all mine getting going, and then you decided to kill the whole thing.
I didn't mean to kill it. I was just trying to change some sound settings and it broke the game. Apparently the game doesn't know how to do sound while in the middle of a multiplayer session. Besides, this is just giving you the opportunity to go through and make sure it was all going to be correct.
I'm going devouring swarm.
You can't be a fucking necrophage with the oh, what's it called? The fucking thing I have. The government stance. God damn it!
Very annoying that they have all these things in order, and then you change something down the bottom, and it's like, okay, now all these things above need to be fixed again. Like, for fuck's sake, why don't you, like, why can't we do them in order of how they don't affect things?
Well, I need to change all of this again. Tree of Life it is, and then I need to change. I can't have Devouring Swarm because if I'm going Tree of Life, you have to be nice at least.